Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Narco speaking. In this video I'll be doing a top-down analysis on USD CHF, showing you guys how to go about performing a top-down analysis. I also have two giveaways. First one being the tips, the tips and rules on how to perform a top-down analysis PDF. So immediately when this video reaches 50 likes, I will be dropping the link to the PDF in the description below. And the second giveaway, which is the huge one, will be announced at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, let us commence with the video. So here we have USD CHF on the, let me just enable this, on the daily chart. Before us, one thing you need to know when performing a top-down analysis is that you need to start with the highest time frame so that you know the overall movement of the market. So now we can see here that USD CHF on the monthly time frame is currently on a bearish trend, meaning that it has been breaking lows and respecting highs. So let me just do this. Now we know that USD CHF has been respecting highs and violating lows, respecting highs, violating lows. We can't say that this is a low because that it hasn't violated the previous low. So this will be our recent low, and then this will be our high. Now you can see that USD CHF is now currently on a correctional phase to respect our high. So now we will be expecting something like this: USD CHF respecting this high here and pushing to the downside. Now let's see where our breakout structures are. We can see that here we have a valid breakout structure since market has pushed to the downside, and now we can see we are trading in this range here, meaning this we are trading in this range here. Let me just do this. So this will be our lower high, and this will be our lower low. Beautiful. Now we can also see that USD CHF has been moving sideways, meaning that it's been consolidating. We can see that from here to this zone here, USD CHF has been in a consolidation phase, meaning that it's been moving sideways. So now what are we going to expect from USD CHF is that breaking this consolidation phase here, moving to the upside, pushing to the upside, and then pushing to the downside, mitigating an order block here, or a point or a supply area. So that is what we are expecting from USD CHF from the monthly chart. Now let's move to the weekly chart. Let me just delete this here. Delete. Delete everything. Let's move to the weekly chart. Now let me just zoom out. Okay, on the weekly chart we can also see that USD CHF is still in the consolidation phase here. As I said, it's still in this consolidation here. So trading in a consolidation phase on the weekly chart is very risky. So now I will show you on how you can go about trading this zone here, starting from the daily chart, the 2-day chart, and moving downwards. Okay, so on the weekly chart we're still in a consolidation phase, so we still expect the market breaking out of our consolidation phase and moving down. Okay, that's it for the weekly chart. And now let's move on to the daily chart. Let's start with the 2-daily chart. Why am I choosing the daily chart? Because I saw that there is a beautiful bearish trend here, bullish trend to the upside, pushing to the upside, meaning that USD CHF has been respecting higher lows and violating higher highs. Okay, as you can see here, higher high, higher low. Can consider this as a higher high because price hasn't violated our previous high. So this here will be our higher high, and this here will be our higher low, and here is our highest point. Okay, now let's identify our breakout of structures. Okay, we have a breakout of structure here, and another one here. Okay, up. Okay, now so now I am going to, okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Okay, now let's say the markets are here. The markets are here. Now I'm going to go and show you how you can trade this liquidity phase that is swept out here to our point of interest. Okay, since the markets are here now, I'm going to use my volume profile to show, so I can see where could be my potential demand area. Okay, potentially I will look for this demand area here, as my volume profile shows me demand area here. So now I will be expecting price to move to the downside, to no, we'll be expecting price to move to the downside, clearing all this liquidity here and tapping into our demand area and pushing to the downside, since we in a bullish trend on the 2-daily chart. Okay, now let's go about and see how we can trade this area here to the downside, because it's going to take weeks and days for price to come to push to the downside and tap in our demand area. Okay, so now let's move to the H4 chart and see what we have there. Okay, now we can see that, let's move to the daily chart, see something. Okay, okay, let's play price. Okay, so we can see here USD CHF has been in a bullish trend, meaning that it has been creating highs and violating respecting lows and violating highs. So we can see that now USD CHF has violated this low here, and we can say that is we might expect a change of trend, meaning that we might be moving from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. Okay, now let's see how we can go about this. We can see here we have a change of market character here. Change of market character. Okay, and on the lower time frame, let's just move to the 12-hour. Let's see something. Okay, you can see that here we have a change of market character, and our BOS is here. Okay, so what does a change of market character show us? Change of market character shows us that we might be moving from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. Okay, now we in a unconfirmed trend, we in a unconfirmed bearish trend. Okay, so meaning that we can take our what you call our shorts here, but it would be risky because now price can push to the upside and break this supply. Okay, let me just do this. Price can push to the upside here and break our supply and carry on with the bullish trend, but then we'll have to see what the market gives us. Okay, we'll have to wait and see what the market gives us. Okay, now praying price, we can see here we have a form of inducement here at this level, liquidity inducement trap, and we have imbalances that has to be swept before price pushes to the downside. Imbalance this area, so price pushes to the upside. Okay, as you can see, price has now tapped into our supply area, and let's see what it gives us. Okay, you can see price pushes to the downside, and our initial take profit would be at this area here, at this low here. Okay, where is the take profit down? Our initial take profit will be at this low here. Okay, so now as you can see that our take profit has been mitigated. Okay, now we can't classify that as a low yet because now it has closed with a wick, so now we need a candlestick close. Okay, let's push price down. As you can see there, now we can classify that as a breakout of structure as it has candlestick closed. Okay, price down, and now we can classify this here as mitigated, meaning that price tapped into our supply area and pushed to the downside, breaking our low. Okay, mitigated up. Okay, now let's move to, let's see what price does. You can see that here we have a form of imbalances that needs to be filled, and we can see that here price pushed to the downside without any consolidation or anything. So now we will be expecting price pushing to the upside, mitigating this supply area here, or will be entering off a breaker block at this level here, breaker block. Okay, now we'll be expecting the market to do this, pushing to the downside, or we'll be expecting market to tap into our supply area and pushing to the downside. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, price pushing to the upside. Okay, now let's just find, let's just wait and see. Okay, you can see that price now tapped into our breaker block instead of our supply and currently pushing to the downside. Okay, now let's just move to the 2-hour chart and let's find where our breaker block candlestick is. Okay, you can see that that candlestick is too big. Okay, we can move to the 1-hour chart and we can see there is the candlestick we used for our breaker block. Okay, breaker block, and now price has tapped into our breaker block there. Okay, and let's see what happens. So our initial take profit for this breaker block will be at this low here, so this will be our take profit. Okay, so let's see price pushing to the downside. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see now, this low here has been violated, meaning that this here is going to be our breakout of structure. And now initially we will wait and see what the market gives us. If now, mind you, this supply is still valid. Okay, now let me tell you what the breaker block does. The breaker block creates inducement. Okay, this here is inducement, liquidity inducement chart. Okay, now we might be expecting the market to push to the upside, clearing all the liquidity above the inducement. As you can see here, we have a form of imbalance here that needs to be swept before market pushes to the downside. Okay, now price can tap into our supply area and push to the downside. Okay, now mind you, on the monthly chart we still in a bullish trend. Okay, this is just the daily and the 4-hourly chart. Okay, in the 4-hourly chart and the daily we're in a bearish trend, but then mind you, overall trend is the bullish trend on the monthly time frame. Okay, now let's move to the daily time frame and see what happens. Okay, this demand area is from the 2 daily time frame. Okay, just some clarification on that. This supply is still valid. This breaker block we can delete it, and then we can classify this as mitigated here, mitigated. Okay, so now let's see what the market does. So the market goes on and taps into our 2 daily demand area. Okay, as you can see here, we have this beautiful demand area here, and the market, let me just zoom in. As you can see, this is a 0 drawdown trade. The market goes on and taps in our demand area, and let's see what happens. Okay, the market pushes to the upside. Okay, now initially people will be expecting to take their shorts here, but then mind you, there's still liquidity above this area here, and there is a supply area here. So now, okay, now our overall trend is bullish, so we'll be expecting something like this. Market taps into our let me just touch here. Market taps into our demand area and pushing to the upside. Okay, clearing all the liquidity above these highs here, and then breaking our high here, creating a new high. Okay, now let's move to the daily chart and see. Okay, so this supply area, let me just do this. Okay, as you can see here, we have a reaction on this supply area here, but then will it hold and break? Is it going to hold and break this low here? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just name this as a supply area. Okay, now as you can see here, we also have a BIS and change of market character here, a BIS and change of market character. Change of market character. Okay, so if we in a overall bullish trend, so we're going to go about and looking for entries around these areas here. So okay, how are we going to do that? So initially, let's use the volume profile and see how we can take our buys. Okay, so the volume profile highlights this area here, but then it has already been violated. Okay, that's cool. So one thing you need to know, guys, do not look for selling opportunities in a bullish trend, and do not look for buying opportunities in a bearish trend, meaning that now we can see that on the monthly time frame we in a overall bullish trend. Now why would you look for selling opportunities? Okay, so now we can see that price has tapped into our demand area here. So now we'll be looking for buying opportunities since we overall bullish. So how are we going to do, how are we going to go about that? Okay, let's just replay price here. So I'm going to use my fib level here at this area here. Where is my fib level? Oh, I need to go fetch it. Okay, my fib level here, and I'm going to mark my low and my high, and initially I'll use this demand level here, and as you can see, this demand level is also at our discounted price. It's at our discounted price, meaning that this volume profile demand area is invalid because that it's at our premium price and it's at our equilibrium price, meaning that it's invalid. Okay, now let's see what the market does. Okay, price pushes to the downside, and as you can see, taps into our demand area and now pushing to the upside. Okay, so let's pre price. Okay, as you can see here, as I told you, this supply area is invalid because now the supply area held for a little time, because a little while, because now but then this supply area didn't hold. It held, but then it didn't hold until we break this low here. So meaning that it was valid, but then it was not valid, so that it breaks our low. So now this supply area was invalidated. And why was it invalidated? Because now there was liquidity lying above this area here, these areas here. Okay, now we can see that price taps into our supply area here. Okay, we can say that we have a form of liquidity here lying above these highs, and now okay, we have a form of liquidity lying above this trend line here, and we can see that it has been swept, and now price has mitigated our supply area. Okay, so now the question you need to ask yourself is that, is this supply area going to hold and break these lows here? Okay, and mind you that on the monthly chart, on the monthly time frame, price has tapped into our demand area here, and overall trend is that we in a bullish trend. Okay, so now, is this supply area going to hold? I don't think so. Okay, so what I'm expecting USD CHF to do is that break this supply area. Okay, let's just wait for the market. Okay, I think the market is at this, yeah, at this current time now. Okay, now we have this supply area here. So now what I'm expecting USD CHF to do is to break this here, clearing all the liquidity above this high here and creating a breakout of structure. Let me just delete this here. Okay, now what I'm expecting USD CHF is to break this high here. Let me just do this. It's to break this high here and push to the downside, and then carry on with the bullish trend. Okay, and now when the USD CHF breaks this high, is going to create a breakout of structure here, up, and we have a form of inducement trap here, form of liquidity inducement trap. So I will be expecting USD CHF to come on this monthly demand area level and push to the upside. Okay, so this is my top down analysis for USD CHF. Okay, yeah, so another thing you need to know, guys, is that you need to start with the monthly time frame, go on to your weekly time frame, your daily time frame, and your hourly time frame. Now we only analyzed from the monthly to the daily time frame. Okay, now let's go on to the what you call the hourly time frame. Okay, let's just delete this here. Okay, so we can see that on the daily time frame now we have this chart here, we have this breakout of structure, and we have this change of market character here, meaning that now we moved from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. Okay, so now what I will be expecting USD CHF to do is that we know that there was a demand level that was mitigated here around this area. So this demand level was mitigated. This demand level was mitigated. So now moving on to NO, this demand level held and it broke this high here. So this here is considered as a breakout of structure. Okay, so now let's move on to the 12-hour chart. Okay, so since this demand level was mitigated and it held, I also will be looking for possible buying opportunities at this demand level on the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, because now we can see that we have this liquidity lying below these lows here, and yeah, so now two possibilities. So I will be expecting USD CHF to push to the downside, mitigating the demand level, pushing to the upside, and continuing with our trend on the monthly chart. Or what we can have is that we can expect USD CHF to push to the downside. To push to the downside, clearing all this liquidity below this wick here, and tapping into our demand level on the monthly chart and pushing to the upside. Okay, two possible demand levels. Okay, But then overall, one thing you need to know that USD CHF is on a bullish trend. Okay, let's move to the hourly chart and see what we have there. Okay, now how can we trade this movement to the downside? Okay, so now we see that on the hourly chart, USD CHF has been respecting lows and violating highs, violating highs and respecting lows, violating highs, respecting lows, and so on. Okay, now for us to move from a bullish trend to a bearish trend, we need a change of market character. Okay, so let me just delete this here. We can see here we have a BIS here, a BRS. Okay, and now for us to trade that movement to the downside, we need a break of a low. Okay, as you can see here, we have this breakout of structure. What's happening now? Oh, we have this breakout of structure here, and we're going to need something like this, and then a change of market character like that. Okay, so we're going to need a break of a low to create our change of market character and trade off a supply area here, and then push price to the downside, push price to the downside as a continuous trend like that. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for how you go about doing a top-down analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now for the huge giveaway. Okay, Tumelo JPY and I will be giving away free lifetime mentorship to 2 lucky individuals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will be giving away 2 lucky individuals to So to enter the giveaway, you need to subscribe, comment, and like the video. Giveaway ends on the 15th of October, meaning on the 15th of October we will be announcing our winners. Now another thing, by the 15th of October I am going to upload close to 3 or more videos, so the more you like and comment is the more you stand a chance to win the mentorship. Okay, also remember that as soon as this video reaches 50 likes, I am going to drop the link to the PDF down in the description. Do also, okay, let me just move to there. Give me a second. Okay, do also follow me on Instagram as for smart money educational content, and do check out our free Telegram group. We share daily analysis and signals. If you have reached this far, do check out our Materials Traders free group as we share analysis and signals. Okay, and overall, ultimately, if you have reached this far, please let me know how was the video and what kind of videos you would like to see on my channel, and please let me know down in the comment section what kind of videos you would like to see. And please do like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop a video. Peace.